Welcome to Agile Scrum Training demo. I'm from MindMajix and here I am to explain the Scrum Training demo, what and all topics, concepts we will cover and how we are going throughout the journey, how the practicals will be there and test, how we will prepare the exam for the certification, how we will share the experience from the real time and how we will match those things with the Scrum rulebook. In this slide, you can see about the MindMajix, how we support industry to provide such a trained professionals for each and every technologies. We are here to give on 500 plus technologies to where participants will support industry and they will explore their career into those technologies. As trainings are online for individual participants as well, we provide corporate trainings also. Here the option is for the self-paced training where you will receive videos after the enrollment and you can do self-learning and explore the technology on your. Let me introduce myself. I'm Shalini Singh and I'm having around 15 years of experience into IT industry. From past 4 years, I am into training. I have worked as a project manager. Right now, I'm working with one of the organization as an Agile coach where I do train multiple teams from waterfall or hybrid methodology to Agile methodology. Basically, my responsibility in my current organization to evaluate Agile maturity in each of. I do audit the teams. I do train with the different concepts where I can find out the gaps based on my observation and based on the interaction with the team members. And I am certified with PMI-ACP. I am a certified Scrum Master. I have completed my certification for the Scrum product as well, product owner. I am a PMI PMP certified. I have done my Lean Sigma with Green Belt. I have completed my SAFe certification with 5.0. Also, I have achieved certification for my certified Agile coach. So I am certified Agile coach where I got opportunity to share my experience and explore my knowledge in other areas. I will never leave that down. Moving forward, today's agenda is how to prepare for CSM certification. In the entire session, when it will go for detailed discussion, we will cover Agile fundamental, its values, its principles, mindset, other framework, including Scrum framework. Since this program is introduced for CSM certification, so we will be going in deeply with entire detail, each and every concept of Scrum framework. Here is the curriculum, whatever things, what all concepts we will cover in this entire course when you will enroll for this course to understand what is Scrum in detail. So before moving to Scrum framework, I would like to explain some of the topics which will be covered before as to prepare a base of Agile understanding. Course curriculum will contain Agile fundamentals where you need to get detail what is Agile, what is the origin of Agile, how it has been introduced, for what it is introduced initially, how the progress journey was, Agile manifesto, Agile values, Agile project testing principle, and other Agile framework. Coming to Scrum, we will be covering here Scrum overview, Scrum origin, artifacts, what is a sprint and iteration, Scrum framework in detail, Scrum team, roles, responsibilities, who is a Scrum Master, how he is responsible to run the entire Scrum team, and so on. Apart from the Scrum framework, we will be covering some of the part of Lean. Starting with difference between Agile and Scrum, also we will explain difference between Agile and Lean. Focus of Lean, origin of Lean, Lean in a nutshell, Lean temple, principles of Lean framework, etc. To understand the complete Agile methodology and how we can understand the purpose and benefit what all we will get after implementation of this methodology will be having some more topics where I can just start with one of that is collaborate decision making. This topic is again further subcategorized into other concepts like the decision making process, tools and techniques, group problem solving and decision making, questioning technique, inclusive decision making by weighing criteria and few metrics, prioritizing the task. We'll be having topics facilitation, coaching, and servant leader. So as I have already explained, this program is to know about the Scrum Master. So we need to understand deeply what the roles are there, what responsibilities are there into Scrum Training. Considering Scrum Master, what all responsibilities he has to complete when he is assigned to some of the team or some of the project as Scrum Master. Servant leadership and a Scrum Master, developing cohesiveness, group loyalty and trust, group communication, balancing time and roles, team development, tackling the learning with handling difficult people and situations, managing conflicts and moving forward, dealing with someone else's emotions, presenting clear messages, written communication along with active listening skills. The another and last module which we will be going to cover in this training will be scaling and adaption. Scaling and adaption is further divided into subtopics like scaling for project, dealing with changes, dealing with risk, monitoring a project, choosing the right metric, process, measurement points, criteria for good measures, value stream, building a VSM which is value stream map, scaled Scrum and practices, descaling and Scrum. So these all are the topics which we will be going to cover in the entire journey of Scrum Master certification. Let me explain what and all things you will get out of this training. The total duration for this training will be 16 hours, and in this you will be getting online training, meetings, recording, slides, which material is used to explain and go through with the entire Scrum concept will be provided to you in soft copy. Exam questions will be prepared for you after every module we clear related to that module. Questions will be pulled up during the session, so you will get more understanding about the concept. We will be covering 200 plus questions during this training where you need to work upon that and come up with the answer. Interview preparation will help you out. Also resume preparation which will help you to upgrade your CV for your next journey. Now let me tell you how Scrum framework is helping in the market. What is the value you are getting out of it? In the real world, Scrum is a collection of packages that work together to create a focused efficiency for your market. To implement this Scrum framework, a team must include certain events in their work structure. At a minimum, it starts with the daily hurdle, sprints, and sprint review and plan. Now, you might have thought about how this framework has been introduced, and somewhere we see the Scrum framework we need to run as a game. Let me tell you about that. Scrum framework is inspired by the rugby game, and the major concept of this framework is focused efficiency, working together as a team. Though you are individual contributor, but still you need to consider your performance along with the team. So the entire team is focused about the goal. They are looking at that goal and they all are trying together to achieve that. So that is how the Scrum framework has been inspired by the rugby game. Initially, it was introduced for the product or project development, but now in the market, it is applicable for multiple industries. So if you will think we are into HRs, we are into recruitment, then how the Scrum will help us. So the framework is created in that way, it will be acceptable in every industry. Let me talk about its journey. The journey has started in 1985 with Scrum emerged, and it has been introduced by Takeuchi and Nonaka, and the study was published in Harvard Business Review in 1986. Next, it has been introduced the first Scrum team in 1993, which was the Scrum version O, and in 1995, Scrum version O.1 is introduced as first formal white paper by UPSLA. Now, what is UPSLA? UPSLA is just an object-oriented programming schematic language application. Now, let me introduce here what is the full form is Scrum as well. We have heard only Scrum. So, have you guys thought about what is Scrum? What is the meaning of that? If we'll go in detail of each of the letters, it will be S for systematic, C for customer, R for resolution, U for unrevealing, and M for meeting. So that is basically systematic, customer, resolution, and revealing, meeting, which will become a Scrum frame. Now going forward, in 1998, Scrum version 1 has introduced as a definition of OD Scrum in the organization development. OD is organization development. In 2008, Scrum version 2.0 as first PO, they have introduced as a team member, which we can call as product owner. So in Scrum version 2.0, it is formalized as a team member, first team member PO. And going forward, in 2016, we all know Scrum 3.0 has fully scalable Scrum formalized. So that is basically a Scrum evolution, Scrum journey. Scrum is basically a empirical process, and out of it we'll get few benefits which you can see here. When I talk about the Scrum empirical process, it is based on three pillars, which is transparency, inspection, and adaptation. When the transparency will be there, more clarity will be every team member. Anything happen, you need to inspect that. If you face any gap, if you feel that thing requires the improvement, you need to plan a strategy and you need to make understand team to adapt. So that is basically the concept of empirical process with three pillars of it. Now when I talk about the benefits of it, when the Scrum framework is introduced into the market, we are getting benefits, quicker release of usable product to user and customers, higher quality, higher productivity, low cost, greater ability to incorporate changes as they occur, better employee morale, better user satisfaction, being able to complete complex projects that previously could not be done. So these all are few benefits I have kept it here. I know when we are going to understand that into detail, we'll get more benefits, we'll understand more benefits and focused areas to understand what the improvement we need and where we need to do what we need. But these all are some of the top level benefits I have just try to capture here. Moving forward, just to tell what all certifications we will have for the Scrum Master. So initially you need to start your journey with the Agile understanding and go for the CS, Certified Scrum Master. You can do the certification for Advanced Certified Scrum Master, that will be a next level, and you can become a professional Scrum Master going forward in your journey and you can achieve that. Now, as a Certified Scrum Master, what benefit you'll get out? You'll have the training you need to help your Scrum team to perform at their highest level. So you will be person who will be mentoring team to get more productivity from their daily routine and to perform them at till the highest level they are. Through the certification process, you learn the Scrum framework and gain understand of team roles, events and artifacts. As the expert of a Scrum value, principle and practices, the Scrum Master protects the team from both internal and external detraction. So, that is how you will help your team or organization when you will join this role with the opportunity. When we are talking about scaling, which is I explained in the Scrum evaluation in Scrum version 3.0. So that is completely based on scaling, and this is also we can say scale agile framework or scaled Scrum teams we can say, and there are also few certifications which are divided again in part Scrum at a scale and large scale. For these certifications, this training will be, we can consider it's a base, yes, and it is a first step which you will be taking, and going forward, you can go for the certification once you are becoming a certified, and you will work also as Scrum Master, and by seeing your real-time experience, you can grow your career in that direction as well, and you can go for the certification in your future. Some scale certified Scrum Professional or Scrum Master, we say here CSPSM certification. Other certification will be certified Scrum at scale certified practitioner. At the large scale Scrum will say less, which is certified less professional CLE, certified less for executive CLE, and certified less basic, which is CLB. So that is how you need to go for large scale. You need to, after the CLE, you can go for CLB, then you can go for CLP or CLE, and at last you can go for CL. So that is how the journey will be there. Out of this course, what you will get after doing the training, you will be getting a course completion certification, and which will be helpful for you to, when you will enroll yourself for the certification registration. You will enroll yourself for the CSM certification, and you will mention there, I have taken the training from this and this institute, from the MindMajix you will mention there, and you will write there how many hours of training you have completed with MindMajix. As I have explained about Scrum journey and all, so let me just take you through with this slide what is the Scrum nutshell. In this slide you can consider how many roles will be there, what all roles are there, how many artifacts, what all artifacts are there, what all ceremonies are there, and what will be the life cycle of this Scrum. So you can see here role wise, the product owner is one role, team is also one of the roles, and in the team we will be having BAs, QAs, and developers. That is a combined development team or Scrum team we will say, and Scrum Master. So that is basically a team which we will say. Product owner, input from executive, team, stakeholder, customer, user, from everyone he'll be taking the inputs and collect all those things, and his primary responsibility will be always to handle the product backlog and try to enhance the value of product. After doing the prioritization, then he'll be creating a sprint backlog. On the sprint backlog, the entire Scrum team with the technical leads, they will do the refinement and create sprints. After creating sprints, the sprint planning meeting will happen. That is the ceremony. And once the sprint planning meeting will happen, each and every team member discuss about that, provide the estimation, whom the story is right, and they will pick up their task on what they will be working. From the next day onwards, the stand-up will happen, which will be a daily Scrum meeting where all the team members will be focusing about the sprint goal, and they will be discussing always 3 questions: what we did yesterday, what we'll be doing today, and is there any hurdle about our task which we have did. After that, for every sprint there will be a review or demo will be scheduled, and at the last day of the sprint we will be having retrospect. So if I'll go through with this entire slide, artifacts will be sprint backlog, product backlog, burn down. So these all are the artifacts we can take. Sprint planning, review, daily stand-up, retrospection. These all are sprint ceremonies. Roles will be product owner, Scrum team including BA, QA, and developer, and Scrum Master will be the entire team. Out of entire thing, what we are providing a working finished product which we can consider a shippable product. And the major thing which I have not explained till now is like sprint duration. Sprint is nothing, it is just an iteration of fixed duration which will be always in the loop cycle we will be running, and iteration, what the duration we have fixed, say 1 week or 2 weeks, it will be going in that direction only with the same duration in future also, until and unless any exceptional scenario is not coming into the picture. Based on the exceptional situation, we can decrease or increase the sprint duration. Otherwise, it is not advisable to change that sprint duration so quickly. So that is how I will consider the entire nutshell. Going with the detail, in the deep detail, we will be discussing each and everything in the training. Out of the training, You need to create two projects where we will be providing create a high value project, high value prioritize backlog using smart with weather data to understand how to manage and regulate the daily operation. And the another one project will be planning focus, which will be helping you how to estimate stories based on the complexity which you will be judging for every requirement, and also the time consumption, how much time the story will. So these all are the two projects. We will try to resolve your queries as well for every topic. And if you feel you have something in your mind where you can implement and do that as a project, that will be also welcome. Agile additional course, in that with this location you will be getting sample notes, what white papers required to the training, and resume also, which will help you to upgrade your CV, the market. Agile Scrum mock interviews. For that, the process will be enroll yourself for this course, complete your training, do the course completion, prepare your resume, attend our mock interview session, and performance feedback, which will be helping you to prepare yourself to crack the interview. Also, if you feel you need to discuss something, you have some queries regarding some course time, resource allocation, or subject related to that, you are feel free to drop any query at any time with the info@mindmajix.com, and we'll try to resolve all your queries. Contact numbers are also mentioned in the slide. You can always reach to the number as well to share your queries and get the solution as early as possible. That is all for this demo. Thank you.